Come on, show yourself. Guess it's all clear now.
This is awkward. This is the Chicken Sniper's tutorial to smithing part 1 as well as the walkthrough to Kolskeggr Mine. We begin our adventure at Left Hand Mine, which is near Markarth, a little south of it.
You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl.
Kolskeggr Mine is lost, friend. Forsworn killed everyone. Forsworn came in the night, killed everyone. Gat and I are the only ones who escaped. Hopefully Skaggy will send word to the Jarl and something will be done. I'd be grateful. Kolskeggr is my home. But I wouldn't go there if I were you. There's a whole group of them with axes and magic on their side. You'd never stand a chance.
Alright, looks like that's a quest. Can I get away with this? No, kid's watching.
Hope Pavel will be able to go back to his mine soon. Everyone needs a home.
Fine, boss. Alright. Let's see. You see where our marker is now? That's where Left Hand Mine is. This marker is where Kolskeggr Mine is. So when we get here, you will probably have to fight off 2 or 3 Forsworn. I've already fought them because on my way to Markarth I had to go down this road. Here's one, some mud crabs. You should also keep an eye out in this particular area for blue flowers, which can be used in a potion of restore health. Here's the entrance. This entrance actually took me a while to find the first time. This is a smelter. The designers put it outside most mines for a very good reason. Alright, let's get this going. So I'm going to kill everyone in this mine first. There's a pickaxe if you don't have one, you can use it to mine stuff. And then I'm going to show you where all the ore locations are. Yeah.
Like the bite of a flea.
And now we bludgeon him with a blunt knife.
Enough!
Seriously, this knife is very blunt. I need to get arcane smithing so I can sharpen it. In case you're wondering why we are dumping our souls into this bloodthorn, it's because it levels up enchanting. Or detected. Oh. See, the way this thing is designed is so you go down this hall, turns right, and then it goes up, and then it turns right, and then another right, and that'll put you right. That puts it right on top of the entrance. And then there's a little drop-down thing, and the main boss can hear you fight the first guy from the drop-down thing, and there he comes. Oh, he has a friend. I think it's time to get out of here. Alright, reset this area. Waiting for a second. Sometimes they actually come out of their holes, but it doesn't. Not this time. Alright, take 2. Sneaking. You know, if we do this right, we may be able to slit this guy's throat without even going through all of his posse. Or we can just aggro him again. Alright, to do it over. You know what? Why not do this the fun way? I think he sees me. He totally sees me. He sees me. Okay. Slice you up. that Atronach. Doesn't even have a soul, so I'll ignore her.
Dug your own grave.
Wait. Oh, that wasn't the guy who conjured him. I was like, he has a bow too? Alright, now we kill you. Yes, I may be low on health, but this Bloodthorn, though it may be blunt, is pretty darn effective when it comes to life drain. Sometimes. Alright, that's the quest objective, but there's still a guy in here. You're late to the party, bro. I'll send you an invitation. Alright, backing off. Their AI runs to the spot where the arrow was shot from, so you can use that to set up follow-ups. You may notice that I'm not leveling up. That's because I'm going to use that as a part of our tutorial. Hopefully, this playthrough will get me another level so I can get all the way to Dwarven Smithing. Alright, and there's just assorted junk down there. You can sort through it if you'd like. I only go for things like chests or gems on tables. In fact, I usually don't even go through potion shelves. I should do that. There's good value stuff in there. So like I said, it's a gigantic curlicue with a hole in the middle, so you can return to the beginning easily. Alright, let's get our pickaxe out. Now, I have people who tell me that going up to one of these ore veins and pressing A is the only efficient way to mine, because if you hit them with your pick like I like to do, then you lose 1 unit of ore. That's not true. Alright, we look at our inventory. We will see that we have 3 units of gold ore from that mining. And now we look again, and we have 6, so exactly the same amount. If you don't find it entertaining to watch a guy bash rocks for another 5 minutes, then you should skip forward to about 11 minutes 40 seconds. Because all we're doing is bashing rocks. Of course, if you'd like to know each of the locations, though they're pretty darn obvious which location is which, then you can feel free to continue watching. Torches. You know, one time I was in a ebony mine, I forget the name, and I wandered around with a torch in my hand, and then I exploded for a random reason, and turns out there's combustible gases in some underground locations, and if you run around with a torch, yeah, but they only do 10-20 points of damage, so unless you're running around critically wounded for some strange reason, it shouldn't be a problem. Alright. And that evil brazier. Okay, this is the main mining room that you probably noticed. You also notice that in the top left it's noting that I'm picking up things that are not gold ore. When you hit rocks, you end up with some gems. 13, there's only like 5 more, I think. The reason I like to go mining with a torch in my offhand is because those little ore veins like to hide in dark corners. Like, nope, that's just a scorch mark. Silly mage. Yeah, at level 16 I believe I am, the mages don't have their super master spells that you have to avoid at all costs. No, I didn't loot him, okay. Like, you saw that guy, he was just casting flames at me, and I don't really care. Alright, last. This ninja rock. Okay, there we go. Garnet. Alright, and last but not least... Damn. Okay. That is all the gold from this mine that I could find. Switching out... It would be unfortunate to run across a bunch of bandits with a pickaxe in my hand. So you may be wondering, why did we go to a mine for a smithing tutorial? Well, I'll answer that soon, but first, we've got a whole bunch of dead weight in this gold ore, 54 pounds of it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna smelt it down and make it 27 pounds. Alright, now we've got a little bit of unfinished business to take care of over at Left Hand Mine, which involves payment.
What you doing in Left Hand?
That's a really big dog.
Do you dig up rocks too, like my mom?
Don't go to Kolskeggr.
All right.
Trust you're
Not
not
safe.
planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Gad and I are the only survivors.
Yes,
You
we know.
drove them off? By yourself? Thank you. We'll head back to work right away. Take this. It's the least I can do. All right, then.
Okay, so as I turned to leave, I missed a very important bit right there. The orc just told us that he's sending word to all the Orcish Strongholds
need?
that we are supposed to be allowed inside, which opens up a whole bunch of interesting quests. So, in order to level up your smithing, you need to create valuable items. It used to be that it was just a raw number of items, so the thing to do was go out and hunt things until you had enough leather. Now, we just have to create valuable things. And that is why gold is the best way to get started in smithing. Later, to smith well, you need to get dwarven smithing. See, dwarven materials are the only kind of materials that will respawn very quickly, and there's a huge amount of them in dwarven ruins. So, that will be what the next part of the smithing tutorial is going to be about. How to find lots and lots of dwarven material. This has been the TheChickenSnyper's walkthrough to Kolskeggr Mine and the tutorial to smithing, part 1. Thank you for watching.